What's up, Dog Pound Nation? We're back again bringing the heat straight from Cleveland. Today, we're talking about a guy who could be the Browns' big breakout star in 2025, wide receiver Jamari Thrash. If you live and breathe orange and brown, get ready because this video is packed with info, passion, and that die-hard fan energy only we understand. So grab a cold one, throw on your Browns jersey, and let's dive into this story. And hey, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to support the Dog Pound. Now, let's be real. 2024 was a rough season for the Browns. 3-14, total emotional roller coaster. We all know our offense needs a fresh spark, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and his name is Jamari Thrash, our 5th-round pick in the 2024 draft. This guy's a raw gem, and 2025 might just be the year he shines at First Energy Stadium. So why are we so hyped about him? First off, the kid's got speed, grit, and explosive potential that can change the game. Second, our wide receiver room needs fresh blood, especially after some key departures and a few question marks. So let's get into his story and find out why he might just be the future of our offense. And I gotta ask, are you down to give Thrash a shot? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's start from the beginning. Thrash has one of those stories that just makes you proud. Born in LaGrange, Georgia, he was already a star in high school. No joke, this kid was a beast. First-team All-State in Etoile with a ridiculous 62 catches, 1,410 yards, and 18 touchdowns as a junior. That's the kind of talent you're just born with. Then came Georgia State, where he played 4 seasons, and proved he wasn't just a high school star. In 2022, he led the team with 61 catches, 1,122 yards, and 7 TDs, averaging 18.1 yards per catch. That's field-stretching stuff that makes cornerbacks sweat. In 2023, he transferred to Louisville and kept ballin', 63 receptions, 858 yards, and 6 touchdowns, earning second-team All-ACC honors. The guy is consistent, and that's gold in football. When the Browns picked him up at 156 overall, we were all like, all right, Andrew Berry, what are you seeing that we haven't? But seriously, Thrash has all the tools to be a hidden weapon. He's a lean 6 foot, 187 pounds, but he makes up for it with blazing speed, 4.46 in the 40-yard dash, and route running that leaves defenders spinning. Did you catch that clip of him at the Combine? Dude was flying. So tell me, dog. Poundy, do you think he can lock down a roster spot in 2025? Sound off. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Our 2024 passing game was, well, a runaway roller coaster. We lost some key guys and our WR core took a hit. Jerry Jeudy held it down as WR1, 90 receptions, 1,229 yards. Absolutely monstrous. But behind him, a lot of question marks. Cedric Tillman had some flashes but still looks raw. David Bell and others were fighting for targets but didn't lock it in. And Thrash, he suited up for 9 games, caught just 3 passes for 22 yards. Not much, but hold up. The potential is definitely there, and 2025 could be his breakout. With some guys moving on and our offense getting reshuffled, people are saying Thrash could climb up to WR3 or even earn more snaps. Bleacher Report's already calling for us to feed him the rock, because this kid's got the juice to change the game, and he already showed out in the 2024 preseason, 10 catches, 141 yards, and a touchdown in just 3 games. That's no joke, and here's the thing. Thrash is versatile. He can line up in the slot, play outside, and he even offered to contribute on special teams. That's dog pound mentality right there. A guy who just wants to get on the field and make an impact no matter how. So who's hyped to see Thrash out there burning DBs and making plays? Drop a comment and show some love. All right, but what makes this guy so special? Let's break it down, because Thrash isn't just fast, he's a football player. His coach at Louisville, Garrick McGee, said Thrash is mature, focused, and not the type to whine. He wants to work. He wants to win. That's the kind of guy people in Cleveland love, right? Thrash ran a 4.46 in the 40-yard dash. That's blazing fast. But what really stands out is how he uses that speed. He's a route-running technician, curls, digs, comebacks. He runs them all with a suddenness that leaves defenders guessing. He mixes up his releases off the line, creates separation, and has lightning-quick feet to change direction in a heartbeat. That's gold for an offense that needs big plays. Sure, he had some drops at Louisville due to a shoulder injury, but when he's healthy, he snatches the ball. His body control is insane, adjusting mid-air to snag tough catches. Remember that. Game versus Indiana in 2023, 4 catches, 159 yards, and a touchdown. Clutch. He's played gunner on the punt team at Louisville and even returned punts back in high school. That shows he's not afraid to get dirty. With the Browns, he could be that Swiss Army knife. Line. Him up in the slot, stretch the field outside, play special teams. And we all know Kevin Stefanski loves versatile players. What gets me hyped the most is Thrash's mindset. He's not a prima donna, like his coach said. He's humble, works hard, and is locked in on helping the team win. That's dog pound. Energy! You feel that Cleveland vibe in him too? Let me know what you think. Now let's be real. Betting on Thrash is a gamble. He's a 5th-round pick, didn't get a ton of snaps in 2024, and still has to prove he can shine against NFL talent. He's a bit lean, so physical corners can give him trouble, and the competition in our WR room is tough. But hey, that's what makes football exciting. Sometimes the underdog becomes the difference maker. Thrash could be that guy. Why could 2025 be his year? First, our offense needs a spark. Jerry Jeudy is legit, but we need more weapons to stretch the field. Second, Thrash flashed during preseason and minicamp. That 22-yard grab from Dorian Thompson-Robinson? Chef's kiss. And third, Andrew Berry and Stefanski don't just give up on high-upside guys like Thrash. They're going to give him chances, especially if our WR depth stays shaky. And get this, Dogs by Nature is already saying Thrash could challenge Deontay Johnson for the WR3 spot. That's huge. If he stays healthy and consistent during training camp, he could become a real weapon in 2025. Picture this, Thrash running a slant, catching a dart from Joe Flacco or Kenny Pickett, and leaving defenders in the dust. Who's hyped for that? Drop a comment below. So how does Thrash fit into Stefanski's scheme? Our coach loves balance, play action, quick screens, short passes that turn into big gains, and Thrash is built for that. At Louisville, 53% of his catches came on throws of 10 yards or less, and he turned them into chunk plays because of what he does after the catch. The dude is slippery. He makes defenders miss, stays on his feet, and fights for extra yards. Plus, Stefanski loves 11 personnel, 1 RB, 1 TE, 3 WRs. Thrash can line up in the slot or even as a Z receiver to stretch the field. With Jeudy drawing top corners, Thrash could feast on mismatches against safeties or linebackers. And don't sleep on his value in the return game. He could be a beast. On special teams, now quarterback play matters. We've got a battle going on. Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, Sheeter Sanders. No matter who wins the job, Thrash needs a QB that trusts him to make plays. And he's already shown he can make those plays. So who do you think will be our starting QB in 2025? And how do you see Thrash connecting with him? Sound off in the comments, dog pound. Look, Thrash is a bet, but he's a bet with real upside. If he can bring what he did in college and preseason to the NFL stage, he might be the guy who gives our offense that extra punch. Sports Illustrated says the Browns are banking big on young talent like Thrash and Tillman, and I agree. 2025. Might be the year we see those guys go off, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Thrash still needs to bulk up, improve his hands, and prove he's reliable in big moments. Training camp's going to be everything, and we'll be watching to see how he stacks up against the vets. So, Dog Pound Nation, what's the vibe? You feeling confident that Jamari Thrash could break out in 2025? Or think he needs more time to develop? What do you want to see from the offense next year? Drop those comments, we read them all and love chopping it up with y'all. That's it for now. Jamari Thrash is our big swing for 2025, a guy with speed, heart, and the potential to make a real impact for the Browns. The road won't be easy, but if there's one thing the Dog Pound knows, it's believing in underdogs. That's our DNA. If you liked this video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a beat. Let's keep repping the Browns, keep yelling, keep believing, and let's watch this team fly. Who's with me? Let's go, Dog Pound. Woof, woof!